Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next rip of the phenomenal 24-25 Panini Mosaic Basketball. How are we doing tonight, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. This should be a lot of fun. The first half was nuts. I'm ready to dig into the second half and see what we're going to pull here. As we discovered how loaded Mosaic is, so many numbered cards. There's like 3 or 4 in every pack here. So I believe we're getting around 10 to 12 in every box. And I'm excited to keep the heat rolling here. We're going to do another one tomorrow. We'll drop it tomorrow. Fresh case of Mosaic. And we'll keep ripping this, try and get the basketball crowd rolling again. Private signings, Pacome Dadier. So this is not part of the Mosaic set. It's just Panini basketball. So these they kind of randomly insert into sets. On card, very nice. There you go, Knicks kicking it off. Mike G. Probably the biggest Knicks fan I know. All right. We got Jalen Green, red. Franz Wagner, silver. Cole Anthony out of 249. Westbrook, white to 25. Donovan Clingan debut to 175. And Giannis on the razzle dazzle. There you go. I guess these aren't, this is the third one in the case, so these probably not as short printed as I thought. But still really neat. Really cool insert. There's just not a lot of them in general with the natural small amount of cards in every box too. To 49, Pele Larson. That's a nice patch auto there. Heat, closer magic, Jeff. There you go, my friend. Nice hit. Pele Larson, RPA. Piece of patch in that. It's a cool addition to Mosaic. We got, ooh, is this the out of 8? Yeah. Gold snakeskin Kobe tribute, Terry Rozier to 8. Also the Heat. There we go. 4 of 8. We got one of the out of 24s in the last one. Kobe tribute there on the out of 8. Jalen Wells, Jalen Brunson, red city edition, AJ Johnson. Jordan Poole out of 199 on the blue. Peyton Pritchard out of 249. And Stairmasters Maxi to 75. Orange, I think. Maybe. Ron Holland base and debut. And Franz Wagner collage auto. There you go, Magic. Mr. Taylor. I'm putting your name to shame because it's becoming true. Skunked by Zach again, but not by Nick. All right, you just keep hitting with me. Cason Wallace, red. Purple D. Wade, NBA greats to 99 for the Heat. Grayson Allen out of 175. And Nikola Topic with the bank shots. Stephon Castle there. Topic, honeycomb, short print. A lot of honeycombs this year, too. There is our first box of 6. There's just so much stuff in every box, and then you multiply that by 6. There's so many cards, or hits, I should say. So many numbered cards. That you wind up with at the end of this thing. All right. Box 2. Where's everybody at tonight? Everybody's chatting. Somebody chat with me. I've been nobody to talk to all night. All by myself. Talking to myself. Everybody having a good week. It is the weekend tomorrow. Hooray, hooray. Saturday has arrived. All right, here we go. Box 2. And how about Quentin Prost, RPA to 75. Warriors. Levi Lutz. There you go. Poor Nick. I know, Steve. Yeah. Gets lonely. And then I use these times like I get to chat with everyone and nobody chats. Red. Laurie Markkinen out of 199. Jacoby Walter out of 249. And Honeycomb Kelly Oubre. Oh, I like these. Cool. Alex Sarr on the NBA Cup. Insert. Yeah, poor me. Little old me. Keyshawn George. Collage Inc. Wizards. Wizards out to Rusty. And is this gold? Yep. 2 of 10 gold. DeMar DeRozan. That is like the 4th or 5th gold of the case. DeRozan to 10. Kings. Sparkyling. Nice hit. Yves Missy debut on the red. Colin Sexton, that is just a silver, I guess. And out of 24, Kobe tribute, Derek White, Celtics. Nice hit, BWL. Dadier out of 175. And bank shot, Dalton Connect out of 199. I mean, just hit after hit after hit. Bronny debut and a redemption that we will check out shortly. Kawhi Leonard red. Sarr City Edition out of 199. Ben Simmons out of 249. To 49, Herbert Jones, or sorry, to 75 on the copper. Introductions, Buzelis, and De Silva Introductions, Mosaic. All right, 2 boxes and so many top loaders already. So many things to top load after each one. What's up, J-Rod? Waiting for the big Buzelis. I'm working on it. It's brewing. It's marinating in one of them boxes. All right, let's check out this redemption. Rookie season ticket. Card number 18, Terrence Shannon. Terrence Shannon, and that's, I wonder if that's going to be just the Contenders Optic, I guess. Contenders Optic rookie season ticket, and not just like a base Contenders. So that's I'm kind of, that one's a little confusing on the wording on that one, but anyway, gold Halley color match. I like where your head's at. We are getting a lot of golds. Let's just say box 5. All right, we're on 3. We're on number 3. Let's say box 5. Let me open another top loader pack here as well. All right. Let's see what we got. Wendell Carter red. Powell silver. There's Terrence Shannon to 175 Wolves. AJ Johnson to 199. Young Z to 249. And De Silva introductions to 199 on the blue. Wilkins, that's a cool one for the Hawks. Dominique Wilkins. I have no idea what that auto says. But, Hawks, the helper. Nice hit on the legend. The legend Dominique. Austin Reeves, red. Cody Williams, purple rookie to 99. Gary Trent to 199. Suggs to 249. Ricochet on the base. And to 25 on the white RPA. Dylan Jones Thunder. That's sweet. Thunder, Mr. Hargis. Numbered out of 25 there. Veteran tickets. Oh yeah, for the vet. Yeah. No, he's a rookie though, but it says rookie ticket as well. But they do have the Contenders Optic veteran tickets. I'm guessing it's just the Contenders Optic version. Giannis on the Red City. Ricochet silver and Salaun to 25 on the whites. Jalen Johnson to 175. And introductions, Bronny White to 25. Very nice. There you go, Lakers. Mr. Dabberge. Hot Lakers case here. All right, we'll just put a good low number stand going. All right, 25 top loaders here to do real quick, and then we'll get on to box 4. Empty in house. Yeah, I think the theory behind it is I don't know why they added color blasts, because I think those are in Prism, right? You got color blasts in Prism, unless they didn't put them in there. I don't recall, but usually color blasts are in Prism, and then they added patch autos in here, and then of course Logo Man. But they only have a couple months to go. So this is, there's not much basketball left. And I don't think they're going to get to Flawless and National Treasures. Oh, actually, no. National Treasures is on the schedule. I don't think they're going to get to Flawless, though. I don't remember. What all is on? Actually, I can look. Let me see. This is actually good. So let's see. On the calendar now is Noir next week, 2 weeks. Mosaic Fast Break. So National Treasures August 15th, Optic August 20th, and Optic Fast Break September 5th. So they only have, I think, until the end of September. And we don't have like Immaculate or Impeccable. No Flawless on the schedule, so I don't know what's going on with all that stuff. But obviously they're not getting to Contenders Optic. Did they even? I don't even think they did Contenders. It's the Contenders Optic rookie autos though, Noah. Contenders Optic. That's a rookie ticket auto, but I think it's going to be the Optic. But they made them thin and stuff. So, and that's pretty cool. To 25. Oh my word! Another Dominique. That's sick. Color graphs. Dominique, I mean, look at the difference in the autos. Well, I guess it's kind of similar, but Dominique to 25, 2 Wilkins autos. That one's really neat, too. Very nice. Hawks the helper. All right. Still haven't seen a big McCain yet. We didn't have one in the last, Didn't we have a McCain patch auto in the last half? I don't remember. Thought we did. Jose Alvarado. Maybe that was out of Select. Maybe we had something out of Select. Cason Wallace to 199. Ryan Dunn to 249. Nurkic to 75. And Ricochet, nice one there, to 149 Hawks. Hawks on fire in this half. Oh, man. One of my favorite players. Sean Kemp. Sonics to the Thunder. Mr. Hargis, that's out of 49. That's sick. Showtime signatures, Sean Kemp. That's going in a big boy. I loved Sean Kemp growing up. Absolutely loved him. Feels like Optic keeps getting pushed. Is it? I don't know when it was originally supposed to come out, but yeah, it's in early August, so not too much longer. But I kind of like that they, this is really good. Mosaic is a very, very good product this year. It's just it's kind of, it was big when it first debuted, and then it's kind of weaned off. Just not a whole lot of stuff in there. Dylan Brooks on the red. Drew Holiday to 99, Mobley to 199, Wagner to 249, bank shots Morant. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff in Mosaic, and now they just absolutely loaded it up. And we got extra auto, Quentin Grimes, and it's 3 vet autos. Sixers, QG, numbered out of 49 there. Pictographs for Mr. J-Rod. There you go. Debut Keyshawn George. Ooh, we got this one. I can't remember what this one's called. Spurs. Yeah! Wemby to 15. That's pretty nasty. I can't remember what they call this one. What the name of this parallel is called. That is sick. Nice hit. You are on fire, Jay Nazi. Those Spurs have been treating you well. There you go. See what you missed by not getting the Lakers. You can get them in the fresh case tomorrow. That's nasty. We got to get... all right, we'll bump this Razzle Dazzle. It's cool, but... My word. Wemby to... That's still going to play. That's the second year Wemby. Yes, that's still a big card. Very nice, Mr. Nazi. We got JJJ to 175 and Montage Joker to 49. So this one's orange out of 49 instead of 249. All right. Here comes box 5 for the Big Buzelis. Yeah, we pulled a bunch of optic ones. Yes. We pulled a bunch of optic ones in the first half. So I don't think they put non-optic ones in here. I'm trying to think of what else is going to get missed. It's not looking like Immaculate and Flawless are going to get made. Unless they just haven't announced them and can get them out at the end of September. There's still some time. There's definitely still some time to finish up those sets if they've got them rolling already. What else are they missing out on? Let's see. Impeccable. They're doing Noir, of course. But, oh no, they got to do them because Jalen Rose just signed some stuff. I wonder if they're going to do a big high-end set at the end, almost like they did with Rookie Royalty, except it's going to be all of basketball. So it'll be like Flawless on crack. So you have like Flawless, Immaculate, Impeccable, a bunch of high-end stuff. Not NT because they're doing its own release, but... The biggest card we've ever pulled, at least that had sold for at the time, is the Marcelo Mayer Superfractor First Bowman Auto. Sold for $140,000. Isaiah Stewart red. Derek Lively to 199. Scottie Pippen Jr. out of 249. Nice honeycomb there. Pistons, Ron Holland. Mike G. Good hit. And Shy on the NBA Cup. It seems like this should be blue and numbered, but I think it's just how the base is for that. Photogenic this year. Oh, are they doing Photogenic? That might be an online-only one then. I haven't heard about that. Reed Shepard. Bub Carrington RPA to 49 Wizards. Nice hit. This guy was good at the beginning of the year. Rusty. There you go. Yeah, some of them might be like shorter printed online only stuff too. Vassell, Naz Reid to 99, Austin Reeves to 175, Durant to 199, and Dalton Connect out of 149 pink. Luka base. And also, what? Iguodaro? Oso Iguodaro, I guess, for the Suns. I don't think I've ever heard of this guy. Oso Iguodaro, Rizbom, and the Suns on the ink. Ryan Dunn red, Jacoby silver, Brunson to 249. Jalen Wells debut out of 75. And that'll close out box 5. No Buzelis in box 5. It's got to be number 6 then, man. It's got to be number 6 here. They have to send out so many cards for flawless and on card. No, I agree. Yeah, it seems very strange of them not to do flawless though. That's just such a big release. But the problem is too, they always start so late with basketball. They're you know, you'd think like, look, it's about, when does the season start? It's actually pretty soon, right? Season starts, is it August? And I'm sure Topps would have Chrome out like right at the beginning of the season. But obviously they don't take over the license until October. So Chrome is coming out early October. And then they're going to do a National NBA Trading Card Day. It's gonna be called NBA Collectors Day, late October. So it's gonna be like, there's not gonna be a rip night. Instead, there's gonna be NBA Collector Day, and we'll do a big event in the shop and everything. So that'll be taking the place of Hobby Rip Night. So that'll be pretty cool. They get the license back. Chrome's gonna be out and big, and then they're gonna celebrate with. It'll be like National Baseball Trading Card Day, but for basketball. I'm sure they'll do some cool stuff. So, but I hope that's one thing that I think Topps is going to do nice is better release date for, you know, you're not going to, like, the season's over and we're still getting stuff, you know. October or first games, okay. Rozier red, Sar debut silver, Shaden Sharp to 99. Luka, nice one there to 199. Reed debut to 249. Giannis Montage and Joker Montage out of 75. So many hits in every single pack. Every single pack. Ooh, we got a veteran ticket. Bronny debut. Veteran ticket. Kareem. Boy, we are pulling the legends tonight. Numbered out of 35 Lakers. That's nasty. 32 of 35. Dabberge. Let's go. Legends galore tonight. That is neat. Trey Mann on the red. I love pulling that stuff. Miller. Right. White to 25. Grady Dick. Jalen Brunson to 175. Maxey. Nice honeycomb there. Sixers. And Storm Chasers Halliburton. There you go, Mr. Steve. Short printed-ish insert there. You didn't know he's still signed? Well, I mean, I assume he does. That could also be an old sticker that they've had for a long time. But I'm pretty sure he still signs. And Nick Claxton's going to be our final auto. Out to the Nets. A lot of vet autos. Not a ton of rookie autos in this one. Seems like we got a bunch of patch autos, and then everything else was pretty much vets. Dillingham on the red. Ron Holland debut silver. PJ to 199. Levine to 249. And the Mosaic. And Trae Young Montage to 149. Closing it out, friends. Another nice half case of Mosaic. Again, we're going to do another one tomorrow. Hopefully we can pull a color blast. So look out for that dropping tomorrow, probably 12:45, 1 o'clock. It'll likely rip on Sunday. We're going to leave it, let it fill, let it get some claims rolling. So not likely any breaks tomorrow. We'll have a bunch open. If something gets pretty close, we might schedule it for tomorrow and run in and rip. Otherwise, everything's going to rip on Sunday. Got a top loader. It's like, at least it's a partial success. It got something in the top loader. I don't know. I imagine those sell okay. They were short printed, at least in football they were, I think. I believe. I don't know about basketball with the Razzle Dazzle and the Storm Chasers. You're only getting a handful per case total. So we got 3 total Storm Chasers and 3 total Razzle Dazzles. So like that's not a lot. They're not very heavily printed. So here we go. Recap on all the hits. So much stuff. We got Storm Chasers Hallie, Shy on the NBA Cup, Razzle Dazzle Giannis, Ricochet base and silver. Sar NBA Cup, Yves Missy debut red, Stephon Castle bank shot, Maxi Honeycomb, Aubrey, and Topic Honeycomb. Out of 249 debut, Reed Shepherd here. Out of 199s, Luka, PJ Washington, Derek Lively, Kevin Durant, Evan Mobley, Cason Wallace, AJ Johnson, Tristan Da Silva, Gary Trent, Laurie Markkinen, Dalton Connect, Alex Sarr, and Jordan Poole. And out of 175. See you at the next one. All right, Mr. Michael. Good luck on the next half. We'll get you some good Mosaic Buzelis here. To 175, Brunson, Trey Young, Reeves, Connect, Jaren Jackson, Risa Shea, Terrence Shannon, Jalen Johnson, Pacome Dadier, Donovan Clingan, and Grayson Allen. Out of 99, Shaden Sharp, Naz Reid, Drew Holiday, Cody Williams, and D. Wade. Let's see. Out of 75, Jokic, Jalen Wells, Nurkic, Herbert Jones, Tyrese Maxey, and out of 49, Joker Montage. Out of 25 on the white, Grady Dick, Tijane Saladoun, Russell Westbrook, and then Derek White to 24, Kobe Tribute Parallel. Autographs, we've got Nicholas Claxton for the Nets. Suns with the Oso Iguodaro. Quentin Grimes for the Sixers to 49. Terrence Shannon Jr., Wolves season ticket, and Keyshawn George for the Wizards on the collage. Showcase time, lots of patch autos. We got Dylan Jones to 25, Bub Carrington to 49, Quentin Post to 75, and Pele Larson to 49. We got an out of 8 Kobe Snakeskin, Terry Rozier for the Heat. White Bronny to 25 introductions, and DeMar DeRozan gold out of 10. Ron Holland, nice honeycomb there for the Pistons. And then private signings, Pacome Dadier over to the Knicks. Franz Wagner, Vet Inc. out to the Magic. And not one, but 2 Dominique Wilkins autos, including the out of 25 here. Very nice break for the Hawks. And some big vets here. Sean Kemp to 49, Showtime. Sonics to the Thunder, nice one there. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, veteran ticket to 35. And our big one to 15 on the Wemby. I wish Kaleidoscope, is that it? I think it's Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope parallel, nice hit out of 15. Wemby, Mr. J Nazzy. Stay hot, my friends, stay hot. And there we go, friends. Look out for another half tomorrow. Fresh case getting ripped for that one. Until then, friends, I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Joining this one as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow and take care.